Hello and good morning. So I owed you guys a YouTube video yesterday, which I didn't do because I'm a human and I made a promise that I didn't keep because again, I'm a human. But today I am 7 weeks and 6 days post-op from a mommy makeover, which includes an extended tummy tuck, fat transfer, liposuction, fat transfer my breast and my butt for shaping, not projection, I think is what they call it. Let's see, what else did I have done? Breast lift, breast augmentation, and gala flex. I think that's all of it. I feel totally off today, so, which is why I didn't make a video yesterday. I was super tired. I think I slept like, I don't know, 10 or 11 hours. I'm really stressed out right now. So, things are just kind of crazy right now, which we'll talk about in a hot second. This may end up being a really long, rambling video. We'll see. So, I am drinking coffee. I'm only on my second cup today. This is a We Can Do It Rosie the Riveter mug. I got it from the Smithsonian a few years ago. I can't remember which one I got it from. Wait, let's see. No, I probably got it from like the National Archives, maybe. I really can't remember, but I really love this mug a lot. It is chipped on the bottom. It's screwed up. Why? Because I put my coffee mugs in the dishwasher because I put almost everything in the dishwasher because I'm like, fuck it. The dishwasher can handle it. So, but I love this mug. If it breaks though, it breaks. So, but I am drinking this coffee. Yeah. So these are maybe day 3 curls at the moment. I've not been sleeping in my buff, which I should because it fucks up my hair when I don't. I have not refreshed it at all. I've done nothing. I washed it the other day and I put product in it, and then I've just sort of like left it alone and let it be. It's been super humid and rainy here. The weather's been gross because it's Louisiana in, what month is this? July? Yeah, July. So it is what it is. I am currently wearing my compression garment and my sports bra. I will show. I'm wearing the post-surgery compression garment with the holes. I don't look super swollen because this thing's compressing the bejesus out of me. I'm super swollen. Why am I super swollen? Okay, well, wait, before I get into that, no, we'll go to that first. Okay, why am I super swollen? I am super swollen because I was in Florida, right? And I stuck to low carb, but I ate stuff that had a lot of salt in it, like so much salt. Like, I'm surprised I didn't turn into like the Michelin Man because I ate so much salt when I was there. And I could feel like my feet would swell and you couldn't see the tendons in my feet, which are usually pretty bony looking. And then I came home and my sister showed up the day that I came home. She had some situations that at her house, and she was in the middle of moving, and I just said, come to my house early, it's fine. And so we had a great time. Man, I was so glad to see her. I haven't seen her in forever, and I got to see her wonderful, sweet children, which was awesome too. So, but we went to this wonderful place in New Orleans called Willie Mae's Scotch House. And you can only get to go because, we're in the middle of a pandemic. So we got fried chicken. Oh my God, slappy mama good. So good. But of course, it's probably brined, right? Like, because how do you make the best fried chicken? You brine it. And so good. But I ate that 2 days in a row. And then I think maybe it was the day my sister left. She left early in the morning. And so that day I just kind of fell off the bandwagon. And I went to Taco Bell. And I ate their new, I don't know what it was called, double something taco, which it was supposed to have nacho cheese on it. It just tasted like a freaking taco. And then I had a cheesy bean and rice burrito. So I didn't just stop at one, I went with 2. I don't know how many carbs it was. It was probably close to 100 carbs in those 2 items. But swollen like you would not believe. My poor belly was so distended and uneven because my right side swells worse than my left. Unbelievably swollen. And then it was so bad, my scar felt super tight and felt like it was pulling because my belly was so freaking distended and tight. Oh my God, it's horrible. It feels bad. It still feels bad. And so, but I didn't have on my compression garment most of the day yesterday, but I put it on last night, and I just said, fuck it, I'm keeping it on for like 3 days because this swelling's got to go somewhere. Super uncomfortable swelling, and just oh, it just feels gross. My back is swollen. My belly is swollen. It's nasty. Like, why did I eat that? Like, okay, that cheesy bean and rice burrito was fantastic for the record. Like, oh God, that was delicious. I thought about getting another one yesterday. I'm having like a hard time emotionally right now, and I stress eat. And so like, I thought about going to get a second one yesterday. And then I felt my belly and how disgusting it felt and how uncomfortable I felt. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that to myself 2 days in a row. So I made the decision that I'm not going to do that. And so yesterday I stuck to my normal low carb, and I did good. And then today, I am back to low carb again, right? So far, I don't know what time it is. It's sometime in the morning. It's after 9 a.m. Central Time. And I'm still working on intermittent fasting with heavy whipping cream in my coffee, and I'll try not to eat till noon, which, by the way, I did get a lecture telling me that I didn't actually do intermittent fasting because I am not following it to a T. So apparently I'm not allowed to say I'm doing intermittent fasting if I put heavy whipping cream in my coffee, to which I say, you didn't write the book. So for me, if my version of intermittent fasting is that I put heavy whipping cream in my coffee and that I don't eat until noon or 1 o'clock, and then I eat from noon until 8 p.m., and that works for me, then that is my version of intermittent fasting. And that may not be your version of intermittent fasting, but if that's what works for me, that's what works for me. So, I feel like there are some things that we can tell you, hey, you're doing that wrong. For instance, if you are trying to eat keto, but you are eating carbs, like 100 grams of carbs a day, you're not eating keto, right? Like, I feel like that's kind of a hard and fast rule. But for you, keto may be 50 grams of carbs a day. For me, keto may be 30 grams of carbs a day. For somebody who's like a big old, bodybuilder, maybe theirs is 20. It just depends on where you're at, what phase you're in. And so far be it from me to tell somebody in a situation like that, you're doing it wrong. So for me, intermittent fasting involves drinking heavy whipping cream in my coffee in the morning and eating from noon to 8 p.m. I've lost 115 pounds. I maintain 115-pound weight loss. So until there is an official book written by whoever, I am going to continue to say that I do intermittent fasting. So, and I know somebody had left a comment, and I know who you are. Because I disappeared for a while, right? Because I was out of town, and I didn't want to tell everyone I was out of town because, man, y'all should have come and robbed my house and burned it down. Actually, that probably would have been the best choice. That's a joke. So if my house does burn down, it's probably the rats or the cockroaches eating my electrical. It's not actually an act of arson. Let me just say that for my insurance company. So anyway, and somebody had, left a comment, which I still have not gotten through my comments yet because I have a lot going on at the moment. And they were worried about offending me, and my reply back was, I'm a difficult person to offend. And so if there's something that comes up in the comments that I'm not crazy about, for instance, like telling me that I'm not doing intermittent fasting because I drink heavy whipping cream in my coffee, obviously I'll call it out in here, right? But am I offended? No. It is what it is. We're all entitled to our opinions. And so if you guys have something you want to correct me on it, controversial, that's fine. You can say it, and I will never mention your name. I will never point a finger at you, blah, blah, blah. But I will state my piece and my opinion on it. And so, so that's my 2 cents on that. Anyway, okay, why am I stressed out? Because I'm getting ready for nursing school, and I have, let's see, what is the date today? The day after yesterday? What does that even mean? Today's, I don't know, 9th. Okay, I have until the 17th to get unbelievable amounts of crap turned into nursing school. And what's crazy is I have to do it online, and I have to mail some packets, email some packets, and hand deliver some packets. Plus I work a full-time job, which I'm on break from right now. I'm working, but I am taking a smoke break basically. Smokers can take breaks, non-smokers, in my opinion, should also get to take breaks because I don't smoke cigarettes, so I make YouTube videos. So I'm working on that. I've also started a spreadsheet, which I've lost track of at the moment, but of how much money I have to spend before I start my first day of nursing. As it turns out, a boat ton of money gets spent before you start nursing. So some of you guys probably noticed this background does not look like my normal background, right? Which is usually my couch or my bed. That's because one of the things I realized that they needed us to do was to submit headshots and headshots and signatures for our IDs, I guess. So, and the headshots have super specific requirements. It has to be a light or off-white background, which nowhere in my house is light or off-white unless you count the nicotine colored doors in my house. And so, so I set up, so I'm in my, I call the front room of my house. And so I can look outside, a truck just drove by, right? I can see my cars in the driveway. And so this is a big unbroken wall that's behind me, but it's blue, just like my living room is blue. But I think I told you guys about this in another video, that I had like a camera set up, like with the lights and with the backgrounds and all that stuff. And so just like I had a tripod, I just didn't have a way to connect my cell phone to it. So this is just like a muslin sheet, but it's very carefully propped up on something it shouldn't be, because I couldn't find the stand for this muslin sheet. So it's like, I'm gonna show you. Let's see here. Okay, so this, it's sitting on top of the stands for the lights with a bar just like propped across it. So you can see right here, it's just sitting on like one of the little tabs you use to raise and lower the arms, the feet, whatever you call it, the stand itself. So now I got to see if I can get this camera straight again, because it doesn't sit correctly on anything. It's probably me and this crappy tripod I have. Boobs, you guys see boobs? Okay. Oh, that wasn't too bad, except for my background's a little off. You can see part of my kitchen, but yeah, so it's propped up there. It fell down 8,000 times. So originally they said no selfies. So I put the camera on the tripod and I started taking pictures, and they were pretty bad. Some actually, I'll put one on my Instagram today. I put one yesterday, like the one that I actually submitted for my headshot. So I'll put one that was like an outtake, because I had the camera flipped around so it would be the highest resolution possible, because I want everyone to be able to see my freckles and my zips on my face and my school ID, because isn't the goal to have the worst picture possible? No, maybe. And so I couldn't see it, but I was sitting there. I had on one of my school shirts and no pants. And my sister, I sent it to my sister, and she was like, "Why are you naked?" I was like, "Because I'm at home, duh." Of course, I wasn't actually naked. I had on a polo and I had underwear. I just was missing pants, which is pretty usual for me. Seeing as how right now I have on a compression garment and a bra and underwear. So, so finally my daughter woke up and I was like, "Come take this picture of me." And so she did. And the requirements are really stringent. And so like, I'm all focused on the requirements that my head has to take up 2/3 of the picture, or it was like between 50 and 67% of the picture, and like all this stuff. And so I'm like this, like, who cares what the picture looks like? I have curly red hair, I have freckles, whatever. Like, it is what it is. So, but at least I submitted the picture, I submitted my signature. I don't know how I would get all of this done if it was not for technology. I feel like the camera's canted, by the way. I don't know how I would get all of this done if it wasn't for freaking technology, man. Technology has saved my butt. I have like multiple computers up in this house. And so I just basically switch between computers and my cell phone. I take pictures with my cell phone, and then I uploaded one, I edited on another one and submit it. And like, so I think I'm down to, I have one packet left to submit, and it's like the big boy packet. So it's all of my medical stuff. So I have to provide results for all of my titers, all of my vaccines, like everything. Plus I need a physical, which I'm getting that done on Monday. So basically I'm gonna like print this entire packet and take it with me to the doctor and be like, let's make sure every single box is checked, everything is fine. And then that's the last packet, because I got my ID done. I submitted my photo, my signature for my ID. I submitted my, I applied for a library barcode, which I guess goes on the back of the ID, how I get my ID, I don't know. I submitted for my parking pass and decal, which is $150 to get to park to go to school, which I could only do one vehicle because the website's messed up. So apparently I have to go pick up my parking decal, and then they will, then I can add my second vehicle. I don't know, it's very weird. So I'll do that. I submitted those. I have my orientation. I'll sign up for my orientation. I've got my basic lifesaver course. I am signed up to take that. at the end of July. Like everything, I think everything's done. So today I need to like basically go through the stacks and stacks of links and papers and make sure I have everything done. That's the other thing that's weird to me, is that like there's like all these different areas, like all these different places to find this information. Like I needed liability insurance. Well, where do I get liability insurance? Well, it's in one form, but it's not in another form. I needed needle stick and splatter insurance coverage. Well, I had to fill out 3 different forms for that. I don't go get that myself, but I get the liability insurance myself. So that part's just kind of crazy. It's a little confusing. And to me, it's weird that all of the information is not in one spot. And if somebody from my school happens to see this, it's not a complaint against you guys. It's just the way that I organize things and the way that my brain works, that I would have like, step 1, here's all the crap you need. Step 2, here's all the crap you need. Here's where you get it. And I do have to say that obviously they've been doing this paperwork for a long time. So like some parts of it are super comprehensive and helpful. And if they did not go into like explicit detail, I would have never gotten as much done as I did. So I'm grateful for the paperwork they've provided. I'm grateful for the level of instruction and detail that they have given as well. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm not, because I totally am. You know, they've got a lot of people they process and a lot of papers they process. But it's just a cumbersome process. And I get that in general, because like I said, we're uploading all of our documentation in one spot, and then we're like printing, emailing, dropping off the other, you know, that same information in multiple locations. Like it'd be cool if it can be streamlined, but this is a public institution, and it is what it is, right? Like I'm thankful for this opportunity. That's like the main point here, is that I'm thankful for this opportunity, and I don't want it to come off as me bitching. So I'm just commenting and observing, you know, like, and I'm huge in process improvement. How can I make this better? How can I make this more efficient? And so that's just kind of just who I am and what I do. But okay, anyway, I was going to talk about where I was at with surgery and like my Florida trip, but this is getting close to 20 minutes. I don't like my videos to be over 20 minutes. I'm sweating. I will have to talk about that in another video. And why am I sweating? Because I have a Nest. It does for a thermostat, I have a Nest. It does adaptive learning. So basically that means it does whatever the hell it feels like doing. I don't know what temperature it is in my house right now, but it's not the temperature that I want it to be. But I'm also sitting in the room that is faces east in my house, and there's windows in front of me. And so I'm like getting blasted by the heat at the moment. Like I'll retreat to my living room after I make this video. And it will be significantly cooler because there are walls between that living room and the room I'm in right now. So I do have on the lights, but they're LEDs, so they're putting off almost no heat. They're actually LED smart lights. So I was gonna tell them to turn themselves off, but I don't know if I can with my phone running at the moment. So the other thing about sitting in a well-lit room is I can see how filthy my glasses are. Like that's something I am gonna bitch about. I've been wearing glasses since I was about 6 years old. There's never a good solution for keeping your glasses clean. Like, man, I wish that my glasses would just stay clean. They're filthy. They're absolutely filthy right now. Filthy. So the moment I stop this video, I'm gonna clean them, because I can't even believe I can operate with glasses this freaking dirty. Yeah, so anyway, that's where I'm at right now. My plumerias, I gotta go check on them. I haven't checked on them in a few days. It's been pouring down rain. I'm worried they're gonna get root rot. One of them is growing flowers. I can see the little things that, I don't know what you call them, when a plumeria grows they're not pistils or stamens, they're stems? I don't know. But I'm super excited about that. So maybe I'll take a video of that and show you guys. I think my hibiscus, it had about 4 or 5 blooms on it when I got home. I don't know what it's looking like right now, but okay, probably enough prattling on about the things. I don't care for this background, by the way. Like, if I knew how to insert a background, I would, but I don't. And I'm still on the quest for laptop because I'm a big fuck up with that. I found the one I wanted yesterday. I was like, yes, I found the laptop. Went to Best Buy to pick it up. Didn't order ahead because I'm an asshole. Somebody else got it. That's the way that goes. So anyway, I may try to put it off until Black Friday, because I'm not going to go on campus anyway, and I can just continue to bug my daughter and use her laptop until further notice, which drives her nuts, but it is what it is. All right, that's enough. I will, I'll make more videos. That's about it. Bye. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me die. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, and my Instagram is fatgirlgunslim79. So like, subscribe, fatgirlgunslim79. Have a lovely, beautiful, wonderful day.